Welcome to our channel. Today, we have the following news. How depression left Zhao Lusi unable to speak. Zhao Lusi's battle with depression shocked millions because the illness became impossible to hide. At 161 centimeters tall, her weight reportedly dropped to just 36.9 kilograms, leaving her visibly frail. During filming, people noticed she often appeared exhausted, reacted slowly, and sometimes seemed unable to focus. In January 2025, she revealed that she had been struggling with depression since 2019, ending years of speculation. Around the same period, she was hospitalized after experiencing severe physical symptoms, including aphasia, temporary paralysis, and mobility problems that left her using a wheelchair. Despite her condition, many internet users accused her of exaggerating or seeking attention. Instead of receiving compassion, she became the target of another wave of online criticism. Her experience revealed how easily mental illness can be misunderstood, even when its consequences become life-threatening. What many people failed to understand is that depression is not simply feeling sad. It can produce real and severe physical symptoms. Zhao Lusi later described years of unexplained health problems. Beginning around 2021, she experienced sensations that felt like insects crawling across her skin, accompanied by sharp pain. Medical treatments brought little relief because the root cause was psychological rather than physical. In the following years, she reportedly suffered pneumonia, emphysema, skin disorders, hearing problems, dizziness, persistent nausea, joint pain, and neck pain. Doctors refer to this phenomenon as somatization, where emotional distress manifests through genuine physical illness. Medical research suggests that a large proportion of people living with depression experience these symptoms, making diagnosis especially difficult because routine medical examinations often fail to identify the underlying cause. Depression also affected her ability to work. Viewers noticed that her movements appeared stiff, her speech became softer, and her reaction slowed significantly. These symptoms are commonly associated with what specialists call brain fog, a condition that affects memory, concentration, decision-making, and mental processing. For performers, whose careers depend on emotional expression and quick reactions, these symptoms can be devastating. It was never a question of whether Zhao Lusi wanted to perform well. Instead, her illness made ordinary tasks feel extraordinarily difficult. Perhaps the most heartbreaking part of her story is that she reportedly sought psychological help as early as 2021. However, like many people struggling with mental illness, she encountered a lack of understanding. Some encouraged her simply to stay positive or stop overthinking, advice that reflects a widespread misunderstanding of depression. Even Zhao Lusi admitted she sometimes questioned whether she was simply being too sensitive. Unfortunately, delaying proper treatment allowed her condition to worsen over several years until it developed into severe depression accompanied by significant physical symptoms. Her experience also reignited debate about the entertainment industry's relentless work culture. In many industries, especially entertainment, working despite illness is often praised as professionalism and dedication. Celebrities who continue filming while injured or exhausted are celebrated as hardworking, while those who request time off may face criticism for lacking commitment. Zhao Lusi had maintained an extremely busy schedule for years, balancing television dramas, variety shows, endorsements, and commercial activities. As her popularity increased, expectations from investors, production companies, and fans also grew. Success brought greater opportunities but also greater pressure, leaving little room for recovery or rest. The pressure reportedly became even more complicated because of contractual obligations. After collapsing while filming Almost Lover in late 2024, production was suspended and several commercial projects were affected. Reports later claimed that disagreements emerged between Zhao Lusi and her management regarding financial responsibilities and compensation. Her contract was reportedly scheduled to continue until 2030, with industry estimates suggesting an enormous financial penalty if she attempted to terminate it early. Whether every reported figure is accurate or not, the broader issue remains clear. Many performers face contracts that make stepping away from work financially and professionally difficult, even during serious health crises. Zhao Lusi's situation is far from unique. Across Asia's entertainment industry, several well-known artists have paused or ended activities because of physical or mental health concerns linked to demanding schedules. These cases continue raising questions about whether companies are providing sufficient protection for the people whose careers generate enormous profits. While audiences often admire hardworking celebrities, constant praise for endless work can unintentionally normalize unhealthy expectations. Some entertainment industries have already begun discussing reforms. Mental health support, mandatory counseling, regular health evaluations, and contract clauses allowing artists to pause activities because of certified medical conditions are becoming more common topics of conversation. Such measures recognize that mental health deserves the same seriousness as physical injury. Protecting artists ultimately benefits not only the performers themselves but also the companies, productions, and audiences who rely on their long-term well-being. In August 2025, Zhao Lusi publicly shared psychological assessment reports indicating severe anxiety and severe depression. Soon afterward, she deleted her Weibo account, which had accumulated more than 30 million followers. For many observers, the decision symbolized just how overwhelmed she had become. Walking away from one of China's largest social media platforms represented more than deleting an account. It reflected her desire to escape years of public scrutiny and relentless pressure. Zhao Lusi's journey has become much more than the story of one actress. It has sparked broader conversations about mental health, workplace pressure, online harassment, and the responsibilities of entertainment companies. Her experience reminds people that fame, financial success, and popularity cannot protect anyone from psychological illness. Depression is a medical condition, not a personal weakness, and recovery requires understanding rather than judgment. If her story encourages the industry to prioritize health alongside commercial success, then her painful experience may ultimately inspire meaningful change for future generations of performers.